Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
That looks a good ball through. And that is masterful defending. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Griezmann.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Carvajal. Now it's Romario. That's been cut out, well played. Kubo. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Rodrigo. Well read, nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. That ball looks a good one. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has ended up in no man's land. Fermin. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he's got away from him. Oh, tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Valverde. Alvarez. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Griezmann. Not the most convincing of passes. Alvarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice. Oh, good effort! We've got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde, and the counter is on. Alvarez. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he get onto this? Valverde. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Barcelona with the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Romario. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He's a sharp little ball here. He is... Can he finish? And another try! And a neat finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And so we're off again. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fermin. Now it's Dani Olmo. Can he get on the end of this? Rivaldo. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Messi. Fermin gets over and intercepts. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Romario. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He won't be happy with that one. Rafinha picked out, and Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Griezmann, looking to play him in, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! Off the post! And here's Dani Olmo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. That's destined for the flank. Iniesta gets on his bike and on the move. Tchouaméni. Romario.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has been cut short.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Iniesta. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
El dorsal 6. Iniesta.